everyone! Today we're going to be unboxing the Super Complete Selection Games Street Fighter Ryu Hadouken gloves. I'm so excited to unbox and open these. I just picked them up from the Bandai Namco Cross store, which is an awesome, gigantic store here in Japan. I did a video on that. The link is right here if you want to check it out. But what do you say we go ahead, get right into it, and open these up. And let's just take a minute to admire that amazing artwork from Street Fighter 2 on the front of the box. I really love that hand-painted artwork. And then you have artwork from Street Fighter 5 on the back of the box, which also looks nice. Additionally, you have some extra art on the sides and the end of the box, as you can see as I flip it around here. Real quick, I just want to note that these were originally available for pre-order from the premium Bandai web store. They were about $70 US, but they are not available anymore. However, you can get them on eBay. Unfortunately, the price is about doubled at about $135. Okay, so the box is taped shut, so I'm just going to take my scissors and cut that open. So let's go ahead and pull this out. So that's it, pretty bare bones. There's nothing else in the box, no instructions, no art, no pamphlets or leaflets of any kind. The gloves themselves do look quite nice, although they have a really strong plasticky kind of chemical smell to them that's really unappealing and kind of unfortunate, but hopefully that'll go away in a little while. Then they have these infrared sensors here, which are used to synchronize the two gloves together. So let's go ahead and try them on, see how they fit. So I have really small hands and my fingers look kind of silly and tiny poking out, but overall I do think they look really cool. So these are battery operated. They take two AAA batteries in each of the gloves. Oh, that's very cool. It plays a little chime when you put the batteries in. So let's try it out first on the A mode and see how that works. Okay, so this little infrared sensor here also doubles as a button, and it makes that noise every time you press it. So the way these gloves are supposed to work is they have sensors inside, and when you punch, they'll make punching sounds. They'll also rumble, and there's a few different special moves you can do as well with some button presses and then additional movements. Alright, so after messing around with these for a really long time, I finally kind of got them working. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if there's an issue with my specific pair of gloves or something like that, but they don't work very well. I watched a bunch of videos and I read up on how to get them to work, and I followed the instructions exactly, and I did the same thing about, like, no joke, 50 times, and then one time randomly it started working. So what I'm going to do is probably go get another set, see if they work any better, and then continue the review. Okay, so I've gone ahead and got another pair. Unfortunately, this pair actually now has a little defect where the paint is scratched off. So that's kind of a disappointment as well, but I think I've got this one working at least, so let's go ahead and see if we can get it on video. So I'll turn it on. And you have to go ahead and push these two buttons here from left to right. There we go, I finally got it working. So it starts out by saying round one fight, and now it's unclear to me, whoops, it started punching. So I'm not totally sure if this is training mode or fight mode. From the manual, it seems like when it says round one fight, it's supposed to be fight mode, but it also says fight mode stops after 30 seconds, and this doesn't seem to stop after 30 seconds, so not quite sure what's going on there, but either way, basically there's motion sensors and also like little vibrating motors, kind of like a rumble pack type thing inside, and you'll get different punch sound effects. The motion sensing is not the best in the world. Oftentimes I find it will trigger when I'm not actually trying to punch. It works pretty well for the most part, even though sometimes it does have those false triggers. So there is a little button that's hidden here under the glove. And basically you can use that to do special moves. So you press it once and then punch and you'll get a Shoryuken. And you press it twice. And then this button you actually push to get a Hadouken. So those are the basic functions. It has a few other functions and modes. I'll go ahead and show those now. I was not able to get it working in fight mode from what I can tell. And in fight mode, basically, it'll pretend that you're fighting an opponent. You'll throw some punches and then it'll say you win. And then it will go into the special stage where you would punch a car in like Street Fighter 2. And it'll play that background music and you'll punch a car. And then if you complete it, it'll say like perfect or give you a score. You can see there it just randomly will sometimes start triggering the punch sound. So, alright, what do you say we go ahead and check out the other mode? So right now I'm going to switch it to B mode. So it's going to play a different jingle and you're also going to hear Ryu's voice. And now if you push this button on the left, it'll play different voice clips. And there's quite a few of them. And then I'll go ahead and put these back on. Okay, so now that I've got them back on, basically you're going to want to press that button in the right hand again, and it's going to basically just cycle through background music from different games. Starting with this one. You press the button again and it'll turn the sound off, and then press it again and it'll go to the next track. So the one thing that's disappointing here is that when you punch, it doesn't play the punch sounds while the music is playing. So you can't do your fighting while you're getting the sound effects from battle. I don't know why they weren't able to do that. Maybe it's too many things going on for whatever sort of system they have inside of these, but let's cycle through the rest of the tracks. And then it goes back to the beginning. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, I wasn't able to get the fighting mode working, but these ones at least I can reproduce getting them to synchronize. So overall, what do I think? I think as a fun collectible, I really like them. I think at the end of the day, I'm happy to have them, but I am very disappointed that it's really complicated to get them working, and they seem a bit iffy in terms of quality control. Like one of them was having issues syncing, and now this one has this really small little defect in it. Like overall they're gonna look fine on the shelf, but they're not cheap, right? They're like a more expensive collectible, and especially if you're going to be importing them, I don't know if I could recommend it, because if you get a pair that has issues and you ordered it all the way from Japan, I think that's going to be a big disappointment. Luckily, I was able to go to the store and return them and get another pair. But yeah, if you're importing them, you're not going to be that lucky. Still, at the end of the day, I'm happy to have them. I think it's really fun, and I'm excited to maybe like cosplay with them or something like that in the future. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I would love to know what you guys think. Do you like these gloves? Do you want them? Do you wish maybe they were modeled after Ryu's gloves from a different game instead of Street Fighter V? Please leave a comment and let me know. I love chatting with you guys. Of course, if you guys enjoyed, if you could hit that thumbs up and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. And additionally, if you liked this video and you want to check out the Bandai Namco Cross Store Tour, that video is linked below. So please go ahead and check that out. It's a really, really cool store. And also, if you want to see even more videos, consider becoming a channel member. There are some additional exclusive videos in there, and I'm going to be posting at least one a month. I posted 3 this month. And yeah, also consider joining our Discord. There's a link at the top of the page, and we all hang out there and talk about video games and anime and Gunpla and all kinds of different stuff. So would be happy to have you there as well. And yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate you all, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.